together. Okay, that's why I didn't do any other kind of socks. This one is very quick, very festive, and it makes it work with all the other parts. See? One. On the other side. You see if it's okay? There it is. Okay, so now let's move to her face. What? No, that's my favorite part. Yeah, it's the easiest part, I think. Okay, so in order to do the face, we're taking the face mold. Okay, I just want to say, like I always say, the fact that you have a complete silicone mold kit doesn't mean that you have to do everything from it. If you want to do a different face here, it's great. It doesn't mean that you have to use them all. I'm just showing you now because I want you to know how to use all the parts. But also a round face that you just make by your hands is great here also. So when you're working with a face mold, normally there are two problems you might face. One is not having all the fine details here, and the second one is that either it's very deep and then you cannot take it out, or if it's like this, you don't have a nice curve at the back, right? Because it's just half the figure, half the face. So I'll show you how to work with it in order to get a nice face. So I'm taking the skin tone sugar paste and kneading it in my sleeve. And I'm starting by taking a ball about this size, making a ball like this, and pressing it. Okay? Pressing it. Now, I'll just do it under here. I'm just putting some corn flour on it. Rather lots of corn flour because I don't want it to be sticky at all. I'm putting it with the dusted part inside and a little bit of vegetable fat on my finger so it will not be sticky, and I'm pressing it in really nice. This way I know I'm getting all the fine detail. Okay? Now I know I have all the fine detail, but the face is empty, the head is empty, so I'm adding more. Just take a little bit more, put it inside and press, okay? And what I have here, I'm just folding, okay? So after I will have the hair, it will not be seen all this part. So I'll have the nice curve and it will be very easy for me to take it out. And I can see that I'm having all, I wish they could have seen your face. Okay, we have the nose, we have the face, we have all the fine details, and we have a nice curve at the back. Okay?
You don't use a ball?
What, a styrofoam ball? It depends on the size of the head. This one is quite small, so you don't need it. Okay, when it's a very big one, then I really prefer not to use too much things that are not edible in my fingers. Okay? Okay. So now I can put it here, or I can start doing the eyes for it. Okay? Normally, if I have the time, I prefer putting it here, let it dry, not to stick it, not to glue it, without water. Just put it here, let it dry, and then once it's dry, I'll take it off, and I can do whatever I want on it. Okay? But now, I'll just put it on my table, and Karen, maybe you want to come and take a picture from there, and I'll show you how to do the eyes, the ears, and all the little parts. Okay, so in the kit, you have these little eyes, okay, these little mold with two different eyes. You can use any kind of them that you want, or if you want, you can always, these kind of kits are mix and match. If you have different kits, you can always take from the children, it has different eyes, and use it in another face. You can buy just one with plenty of eyes, and then you can play and change whatever you want. But in the kit, these are the eyes you're going to get. And now is a very important thing I want to say. All of the molds are designed to be very, very easy to use. If you're doing it and it's not very easy, then it means that you're doing something wrong. Okay? So go back to our YouTube and look how to do it. Why am I saying it now? Because these eyes, if you're doing it like I will show you, it's like no problem. If you're trying to do it alone, it can take you hours, and then you say, okay, I'm not using this mold because it's too difficult. Okay? Why? Because it's very shallow and very delicate, and if you try putting and taking it off or with the knife, it will never work. It will be very difficult. So there are only two things to know, and then you're safe. So how do we do it? We're taking some white sugar paste, and the most important thing to know is that you have to use more CMC. If you're using the sugar like it is, it will never work. Also, if you have a little bit of CMC, it will be very difficult for you. So you're just taking a little ball of the sugar paste, and you put it in CMC, and you knead it together. Okay? Why? Because we want it to be very quickly firm. The other thing that you have to do is that you don't take too much. If I take this and put it here, and it will be too much, and I'll try to clean it, no good. It will misshape and everything. So you take the right amount, and if you don't know the right amount, it's even better to take less than what you need. Press it once and you see it's not enough, and you can always add more on top. Okay? So we press it once till it kind of sticks to your mold. Now you touch a little bit of corn flour and you start tapping on it until it fills all the mold. As you can see, my hand has a little red on it, and it's seen on the sugar paste. So when you're working at home, wash your hands first. Okay? And you're tapping it until it fills all the mold. Okay? So first thing, add more CMC. Second, tap on it until it fills all the mold. And then you just fold your mold. Don't be afraid. You just fold it in two. And since we put more CMC, it's really easy for us to take it out and put it in here. I will, in 1 minute, I'll do it again so you'll remember. And if you forget, you can go to see this movie or in our YouTube page or to the cake decorating YouTube page, wherever you want. And always, if you buy any of our products and it's not really easy for you to work with, then you're doing something wrong. Just go back and see. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Now the other eye will not be sick. Okay, so so again, I'm doing the other eye. Okay, where is my, okay, so again, just a little bit of sugar paste, dip it in CMC and knead it together. It's just a little bit of sugar of bowl. Now I'm doing the other eye. Don't forget, it's like a mirror. This eye will come here, this eye will come here. Okay, it changes. So I have to do like the same eye again. Don't take too much. It's better to take less. Press once, start tapping on it, and if you see it's not enough, you can always put more on top. And you continue on tapping on it until it fills all the mold. And once it's, oh, now it's not red. It's finished. You just fold your mold in two, and you take it out really easy and put it in the other, in the right place.
Is dat met water?
Okay, so what do you say? I think I'll do it again. It's really pink. So we'll get a chance to remember